Havana syndrome, the mysterious illness affecting U.S. diplomats and intelligence officers. In recent years, a mysterious illness known as Havana syndrome has affected dozens of U.S. diplomats and intelligence officers around the world. The symptoms, which include headaches, vertigo, and ringing in the ears, have led to claims of a covert attack using sonic weapons or other technologies. In this video, we'll explore the history and science behind Havana syndrome, and the ongoing efforts to investigate and treat this baffling condition. Havana syndrome is a mysterious illness that has affected numerous U.S. diplomats and intelligence officers since 2016. It is characterized by a variety of symptoms, including headaches, dizziness, ringing in the ears, and vision problems, as well as more serious issues like cognitive impairment and permanent brain damage. The name, Havana syndrome, comes from the fact that the first cases were reported by U.S. diplomats in Havana, Cuba, but similar incidents have since been reported in other countries as well. The exact cause of the syndrome is still unknown, but there is speculation that it may be related to some kind of directed energy weapon, such as a microwave or sonic device. The impact of Havana syndrome on U.S. diplomats and intelligence officers has been significant, with some suffering from long-term health problems and disabilities as a result. The U.S. government has taken steps to investigate the issue and to provide medical care and support to those affected. However, the mystery surrounding the cause of the syndrome and the ongoing nature of the incidents continue to raise concerns and questions about the safety of U.S. personnel abroad. What is Havana syndrome? Symptoms reported by affected individuals vary, but typically include a range of neurological symptoms such as headaches, dizziness, vertigo, ringing in the ears, and cognitive issues like memory loss, brain fog, and difficulty concentrating. In some cases, individuals have reported experiencing a piercing or grinding sound, which appears to be the only common factor among all cases. The cause of Havana syndrome is still unknown, although there is speculation that it may be the result of a directed energy weapon or some other type of sonic attack. Some experts have suggested that the illness may be caused by a type of microwave radiation, while others have suggested that it may be a type of neurotoxin. Since the first reports of Havana syndrome in 2016, there have been a number of incidents and locations where the illness has been reported. In addition to Havana, cases have been reported in China, Russia, Austria, and other countries. The United States has been investigating the cause of Havana syndrome and working to protect its personnel from potential attacks. Theories and investigations. While the cause of Havana syndrome remains unknown, there are several theories that have been put forward to explain the condition. One of the most popular theories is that the syndrome is caused by the use of sonic weapons, which emit high-frequency sound waves that can cause a range of symptoms, including headaches, nausea, and dizziness. Another theory is that the syndrome is caused by exposure to microwave radiation, which can also cause a range of symptoms, including headaches, dizziness, and cognitive impairment. Some experts have suggested that the use of pesticide or other chemicals in the affected buildings may be the cause of the syndrome. Despite numerous investigations by various government agencies, the cause of Havana syndrome remains unknown. The KIA and other agencies have been working to determine the source of the symptoms, and have launched a number of investigations to try to uncover the truth. In addition to the ongoing investigations, the National Academies of Sciences has conducted a study on Havana syndrome, which concluded that the symptoms are likely caused by some type of directed energy, but the exact nature of this energy remains unknown. The report also noted that more research is needed to fully understand the condition and its potential causes. In conclusion, Havana syndrome remains a mysterious and perplexing condition that has affected a significant number of U.S. diplomats and intelligence officers. While the cause of the syndrome remains unknown, ongoing investigations by various government agencies and scientific institutions may eventually provide some answers. Medical and scientific findings. Medical and scientific findings put forward to explain Havana syndrome, including the use of sonic weapons, microwave radiation, and chemical exposure. However, the exact cause of the illness remains unknown, and investigations by various government agencies, including the KIA and the National Academies of Sciences, are ongoing. Medical and scientific research on Havana syndrome has revealed a range of abnormalities in the brains of affected individuals. Brain imaging studies have shown evidence of white matter changes, neuroinflammation, and alterations in neural connectivity. Neurocognitive tests have also revealed deficits in memory, attention, and executive function. The underlying mechanisms of Havana syndrome are not yet fully understood, but several hypotheses have been proposed. Some researchers suggest that the illness may be the result of exposure to a novel type of electromagnetic radiation, while others suggest that it may be a result of exposure to a specific type of chemical or a combination of factors. Havana syndrome has focused on brain imaging and neurocognitive tests to identify possible structural or functional changes in the brain. Some studies have suggested that the illness may be linked to changes in white matter tracts or other areas of the brain involved in hearing and cognition. However, these findings have not been universally accepted, and the underlying causes of the illness remain unclear. Overall, Havana syndrome remains a major mystery, and more research is needed to fully understand this illness and its impact on those affected. Versus implications and controversies. Havana syndrome has raised concerns about the safety of American personnel overseas and the potential use of sophisticated weapons by foreign governments. The ongoing investigations into Havana syndrome have involved various government agencies, including the KIA and the National Academies of Sciences. Some have criticized these investigations for their lack of transparency and alleged political motivations. The potential implications of Havana syndrome for U.S. foreign policy and national security are significant, as the illness may represent a new form of targeted attack against American personnel. The controversies and debates surrounding the illness, including allegations of cover-ups and political motivations, further complicate efforts to understand and address the problem. Havana syndrome is a complex and still poorly understood phenomenon that has drawn the attention of many researchers and policymakers. While much is still unknown about the underlying mechanisms and causes of the illness, ongoing investigations and research efforts are continuing to shed light on the issue. Recap of the key points covered in the video, and call to action for further research and attention to Havana syndrome. Tags: Havana syndrome, sonic weapons, microwave radiation, U.S. diplomats, intelligence officers, neurocognitive tests, brain imaging, national security, U.S.